Welcome to your Daily Dose. My name's Robert. Here's my pal Susan. Susan, where are you?
I'm in a hotel in Southern California at a very fancy resort. And
Excellent.
yes.
Is this a little me time? Is that what's going on?
Oh, no, no, no. Sorry. Yeah. So, no, it's a professional thing. It's a biotech CEO. The conference is a couple hundred. There's not a single person here with a tie. You went like this. Nope, 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 nope.
And what's
It's
on your sweatshirt, by the way?
spiritual gangster.
I freaking love it. I love it. Look at that.
Take it easy.
What
Can
does
you
it say
see?
back there?
Take it easy.
Take it easy. Nice. That's good. Hey, I had this experience, this really wild experience I wanted to share with you. Yesterday was a recovery day from a big physical day on Saturday, prepping for the marathon, and also prepping for a different kind of marathon. My son had 13-year-old boy friends over yesterday that slept over. That was a different. That's not what I'm talking about, though. That
You're
was a
still
whole
alive.
different. As I'm kind of getting in my morning, kind of cleaning, going through things, I'm putting some car mats in the car, and a gentleman surprised me from behind. He kind of, he's like, "Excuse me," and I turn around, like, "Oh," and he's an older gentleman, and he starts talking, but he's not really making sense. And he says, "I wonder if you would do me a favor and just shoot me." I said, "No, I don't think I can do that." And it turned out from talking to him and really being calm with him that he had some form of dementia, and he was very concerned people were coming for him. And I, gave him my name. He gave me his name, and I asked him. I said, "Would you mind, because you seem concerned, that I call the police and see if we can, get some assistance on this?" And he said, "Oh, I think that's a good idea. Thank you. You're very kind." And we did that, and then we just sat. And he was about the age of my father, and my father has dementia as well, but not as advanced as this gentleman. But he has gone on adventures, my dad has, and been confused. And boy, it just opened up my heart in the wildest ways. And both the police and my wife just were like, "Thank God you were there." And I was like, to me, it was almost one of those Jesus-like moments, like, well, I'm just so glad he chose me. You know, he validated me and what I do, that I was able to provide something for him. And it was a wild, wild experience.
Wow. So you did call the police and the police came.
Yeah.
And was
And
he rattled by the presence of the police or comforted or
he was comforted. Whatever was after him was external. It was, nothing that we could validate. And, we were able to do a little detective work and find out where he lived. And,
yeah, yeah.
but I sat with him for easily an hour.
I'm sure. Yeah. That's yeah. Yeah. And so what happened to you was he touched a place it's like what we talk about and what we're seeking and what we try to offer each other. But this was a real life experience. This was a real world moment, unexpected from a stranger, not planned, not part of anything. I love that you had the calmness and the instinct to be okay with that moment and know what to do and to be present with him. Wow. Did Anna Maria come out?
She did. And it's the simple things like you mentioned: being calm, recognizing him, giving him polite eye contact, not threatening eye contact, polite body language, open body language. Yes, standing, hearing, offering him a chair and some water, sitting next to him in another chair, so that we could be on the same level. Um, and just empathizing everywhere I could with him. I hear you. I understand.
So you were in your front yard. Did you have to bring chairs out?
Yeah, we opened the garage up and grabbed a couple chairs.
Yeah. I like that you said on the same level, Robert, that you just without even thinking about it, that was you knew that would be respectful and comforting.
Mhm.
Did you address his initial question?
We never got back to that. It only in my conversation with the police got to a point of saying, I want to make sure you hear this so that I don't think he has anything on him, but I also don't want to be naive in case he did and was in a more extreme condition than he appeared.
Yeah.
And I don't want this to turn into something. And it didn't. Turned out he had nothing on him, not even an ID.
So
And
there, the police interacted with him and figured that out. Yeah. Wow.
that is an example. I'd wrap it with this to say of, we don't know where we're going or what we're learning things for sometimes. This is, I think, the whole of my dissertation. What's this for? I mentioned a student's search for meaning, right? And that's a very good summary of this, that I could be present for this person in that moment and hear from him, from the police, from my wife, thank God it was you. And to that end, that's your daily dose.